Have you ever felt a deep sense of purpose or a moment of clarity that just struck you? Today, I want to talk about something powerful, the message from God that's waiting for you. Open this now. You won't expect what's inside. Life can be overwhelming, right? We often get caught up in our daily routines, chasing after things that don't truly fulfill us. But here's the truth. There's a divine message tailored just for you. This isn't just about spirituality. It's about recognizing the signs and whispers all around us. Let's break it down. First, understand that you are not alone in your journey. The universe has a way of guiding us, whether through intuition, dreams, or even the people we meet. Pay attention to those moments. They're not coincidence, they're divine nudges. Next, embrace stillness. In our fast-paced world, we rarely take time to listen to our inner voice or reflect on our experiences. Carve out moments in your day for meditation or quiet contemplation. You'll be amazed at the clarity that comes when you allow yourself to just be. Finally, act on what you discover. God's message isn't just for you to ponder. It's meant to inspire action. Whether it's making a change in your life, reaching out to someone in need, or pursuing a passion you've set aside, take that leap of faith. So remember, open this now. You won't expect what's inside. The guidance you seek is closer than you think, just waiting for you to listen and respond. Trust the process and watch how your life transforms. My child, stop for a moment and listen carefully to me. Tonight is not an ordinary night. I have arranged this hour before you ever open your eyes this morning. I have watched you move through this day, unaware that heaven was preparing something powerful for you. I am speaking directly to you now. And if you are seeing this right now, it is not by accident. You were chosen for this exact moment. Do not brush this aside. Do not say you will listen later. Do not sleep without hearing what I am about to say to you. Tonight I will fill you with something powerful. You have felt restless. You have sensed something shifting, but you could not explain it. That stirring inside you was not imagination. It was my spirit preparing you. I have been aligning events, protecting your path, holding back certain distractions, and drawing your attention to this moment. You may think this is just another message, but it is not. This is a divine appointment. You were not randomly scrolling. I guided your steps here. Before this night ever arrived, I chose you. Before you faced the battles that nearly broke you, I marked you for something greater. The tears you cried, the disappointments you endured, the doors that closed in your face, they were not wasted. They were preparation. You thought some seasons were punishment, but they were training. You thought some delays were rejection, but they were protection. You were chosen for this exact moment because I saw what was coming ahead of you. I saw the weight of the next season. I saw the responsibility you would carry. I saw the doors that would open. And I knew you could not walk into what is coming without being filled first. Tonight is different. This is not like other nights when you lay down heavy with worry. This is not like other evenings when you felt empty and drained. Tonight I am releasing strength. Tonight I am releasing clarity. Tonight I am releasing boldness. Tonight I am placing a fresh fire inside your spirit. Your anointing is coming. Do you understand what that means? It means I am setting you apart. It means I am marking you with purpose. It means I am placing my authority upon your life in a new measure. It means confusion will begin to lose its grip. It means fear will no longer control your steps. It means your voice will carry weight where it once felt small. But before I pour into you, there are things that must leave. You cannot be filled while still clinging to what drains you. The distractions that pull your focus away from me must loosen their hold. The bitterness you quietly carry must be released. The pride that tells you that you can handle everything alone must fall. Prepared now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now open your heart fully. Lay down the habits that dull your spirit. Turn away from the compromises you have tolerated. Silence the noise that has been louder than my voice. Make space for me. The enemy has tried to stop this moment. That is why your battles felt heavier recently. That is why confusion increased. That is why distractions multiplied. There has been resistance. Because something powerful is about to rest on you. The enemy fears what you will become once you are filled. You wondered why the attacks felt personal. They were. The enemy knew tonight was approaching. He tried to exhaust you so you would not have strength to receive. He tried to discourage you so you would not believe. He tried to distract you so you would scroll past this moment. But you are still here, and that means he failed. Do not sleep spiritually. Do not let your heart grow dull. Stay alert. Stay aware. Tonight requires your attention. I am not pouring this into someone half-awake. I am pouring this into someone ready. Lift your faith now. Believe that I am doing something real. Believe that I am filling you with peace that cannot be shaken. Believe that I am strengthening your inner being. Believe that your identity is shifting from survivor to leader, from wounded to equipped, from uncertain to appointed. After tonight, you will not walk the same. Your prayers will carry new weight. Your words will carry new authority. Your steps will carry new confidence. Doors that once resisted you will begin to respond. Situations that confuse you will become clear, but it begins with preparation. It begins with surrender. It begins with you choosing not to ignore this moment. Do not sleep without receiving this. Do not close your eyes tonight without opening your heart first. Your anointing is coming. I am filling you with something powerful. Prepare now. Before this night ever arrived, before this hour ever came into existence, I chose you. You did not stumble into this moment. You were led into it long before you understood your own name. Before anyone else spoke over your life, I spoke first. I mark you. I set you apart. I saw this exact night, and I saw you in it, sitting where you are now, hearing my voice, feeling something shift inside you that you cannot fully explain. Nothing about this is random. Nothing about your life has been an accident. When you were formed in your mother's womb, I was already weaving purpose into your spirit. I was already arranging events that would one day lead you here. The days you remember and the days you have forgotten were all part of a design. I watched your first breath. I stood beside you in your childhood. I saw the moments when you felt unseen. I saw the times when you wondered if your life truly mattered. And even then, I knew exactly. You did not notice the shaping because shaping is quiet. Growth is often silent. Preparation does not always announce itself. But tonight, you are standing at a place that your past was leading you toward. I guided you through valleys so you would not be afraid of future mountains. I allowed you to face rejection so you would not seek approval from the wrong voices later. I let you experience seasons of lack so you would not worship comfort when abundance comes. Every chapter and purpose, every page mattered. You were chosen before this night because your destiny required it. You were not chosen because you are perfect. You were chosen because you are willing. Even in your weakness, even in your doubt, there was a part of you that kept reaching for me. There was a part of you that refused to fully let go. There was a small flame inside you that would not die no matter how strong the winds became. I saw that flame. I protected that flame. I breathed on that flame when it grew dim. And now it is ready to become something greater. There were times when you questioned your calling. You looked at others and wondered why their path seemed clearer. You compared your journey and felt behind. But comparison blinded you from seeing the uniqueness of your assignment. I am not building Copus. I am building you. Your calling is tied to your story. The very things you wished had not happened are part of the authority you will carry. The pain you survived will become the comfort you offer others. The confusion you walk through will become clarity for someone else. The battles you fought will become strength for those who feel weak. I chose you before this night because there are moments ahead that will require courage. And courage is not born in ease. He is forged in fire. You have walked through fire and you are still standing. That was not luck. That was preparation. You wondered why the attacks intensified at certain times. It was because the enemy sensed what I was forming in you. He tried to discourage you before you recognized your own growth. He tried to distract you before you stepped into deeper awareness. But even his opposition could not stop what I had already written. Your life has been guided more than you know. Even your mistakes have not disqualified you. When you stumbled, I corrected your course. When you wandered, I drew you back. When you doubted, I sent reminders. I have never stopped shaping you. This night is not the beginning of your calling, is the unveiling of what hath been forming for years. You were not chosen today. You were chosen before time measured your days. This is simply the moment when you become aware of what was always true. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are positioned. Look back now and see my hand in your story. See the times I protected you when you did not even pray for protection. See the moments I closed doors that would have led to regret. See the way certain paths ended suddenly because they were not aligned with what I prepared. Every redirection was intentional. Every closed door was strategic. Every delay was purposeful. You were chosen before this night because tonight marks a shift. It marks the point where preparation begins to meet purpose. It marks the moment when survival turns into assignment. It marks the crossing from wondering to knowing. I am not calling you into something new without first building you for it. I am not placing weight on you without strengthening your foundation. Everything you endured hath been adding depth to your spirit. You thought you were just getting through life, but I was building a vessel. I was building resilience. I was building wisdom. I was building faith that does not collapse at the first sign of pressure. You are here because you are ready. Not perfect, not finished, but ready. Ready to receive more. Ready to carry more. Ready to walk in greater clarity. Ready to understand that your life is not random movement, but divine direction. Before this night ever arrived, I saw you. I chose you. I guided you. I protected you. I shaped you. And now I am preparing to fill you. Let this truth settle deep inside you. You were chosen before this night, and nothing that has happened in your life has been wasted. Tonight is different, my child. And you can feel it even if you cannot explain it. There is a weight in the air that was not there before. There is a stirring inside you that feels unfamiliar, yet deeply real. You have lived many nights. You have prayed through many evenings. You have cried yourself to sleep before. But this one carries a shift that heaven has been preparing. This is not just another day ending. This is a crossing point. Spiritual timing is not random. I do not move without purpose. I do not act without alignment. There are moments when I allow seasons to stretch longer because growth is still taking place. There are times when I remain silent because roots are still deepening. But there are also moments when the unseen realm shifts, when preparation reaches fullness. And when I say now, please support our channel. Our work is focused on bringing happiness into your life and deepening your devotion to God. If you would like to support us, you can donate through Super S. Tonight is one of those moments. You cannot see what is happening beyond your physical sight, but the unseen realm is active. There has been movement around your life. There have been assignments released. There have been chains weakened. There have been doors unlocked that were once sealed. What felt stuck has begun to loosen. What felt blocked has begun to clear. Even if nothing around you looks different, yet something beneath the surface has changed. I have been watching your readiness. I have been measuring your growth. I have been allowing certain tests not to break you, but to complete something in you. And now that completion has reached a point where delay would no longer serve you. Delay has done its work. Waiting has shaped you. Now it is time for movement. Tonight is different because you are not the same person you were last season. You have been refined. You have been humbled. You have been awakened. Even your pain has matured you. The prayers you pray now are not the same shallow requests you once whispered. There is depth in your voice. There is hunger in your spirit. There is awareness that comfort cannot satisfy what destiny requires. There are times when heaven pauses. There are times when heaven advances. This is advancement. You may not understand fully what that means, but spiritually, you are standing at a threshold. On one side is what you have known. On the other side is what I have been preparing. Crossing points do not always look dramatic. Sometimes they feel quiet but heavy. Sometimes they feel like simple obedience. Sometimes they feel like one decision that shifts direction. Tonight is a crossing because what you choose now determines the speed of what comes next. Breakthrough is not only about my power, it is also about your response. I can prepare the door, but you must step. I can release the anointing, but you must receive it. I can shift the atmosphere, but you must align your heart. If you miss this moment, it does not mean I will abandon you, but it will mean delay, and delay is costly. Not because I am punishing you, but because seasons move forward. Opportunities are tied to timing. There are alignments happening right now that will not remain open forever. There are connections, encounters, and assignments linked to this shift. You have asked for breakthrough. You have cried out for clarity. You have longed for acceleration, but acceleration requires alignment. Tonight is about alignment. The unseen realm has been adjusting things around you. Distractions that once consumed you are losing their grip. Voices that once confused you are growing quieter. Even your desires are changing. What once satisfied you no longer does. It is not random. It is preparation. Meeting purpose. There are spiritual battles you do not even know you have won. There are attacks that were planned against you that have already been dismantled. There were traps laid in your path that were removed before you step into them. Why? Because tonight was marked, and the enemy sensed it. Resistance increased recently because something was your incompletion. Confusion tried to cloud you because clarity was close. Fatigue pressed harder because renewal was approaching. Doubt whispered louder because faith was about to rise. But you are still here, and that means this crossing point remains open. Tonight is different because heaven is not just watching you. Heaven is responding to you. The prayers you have been praying in private have been earned. The tears you shed in silence were not wasted. The obedience you chose when no one noticed has positioned you here. I do not waste preparation. I do not build without intention. Everything hath been leading toward this intersection between what was and what will be. You feel it in your spirit. There is an urgency you cannot ignore. There is a sense that something is happening beneath the surface of your ordinary routine. That awareness is not imagination. It is my spirit pressing against your spirit, inviting you to step fully into what is available tonight. Breakthrough is not only about receiving something external, it is about becoming something internal. Tonight, I am not only shifting circumstances,